Hey you guys, welcome back. So today I'm going to be doing my 9 and 10 week update all in one video because I had my first ultrasound, which was the dating scan as well, so I found out my exact due date, and it turns out that I was actually measuring 4 days ahead of what I had thought. So the reason I'm combining these is because I was like only 9 weeks pregnant for like 3 days because I went in thinking that I was, I want to say 9 weeks and 2 days, and then turns out I was 9 weeks 6 days. So I'm just going to combine the two because really for those 3 days it was all basically the same as it was for the 10 weeks as well. So we're just going to go ahead and combine those two. For those of you who don't know, I've had a couple people ask me. I'm actually due August 2nd. I'm filming this a week late because I've just been so tired and sick, and I'll explain later, but that is why these videos are kind of up a little bit late. I'm going to try to get back onto my normal schedule, and that way I'm actually doing them on the week that I am. So there will be no bump shot today. There wasn't one in my last video either because these are being recorded late, like I said, and so hopefully for my 11-week update there will be a bump shot. For 9 weeks the baby is the size of a large green grape, and then 10 weeks the baby is the size of a prune. So that's pretty crazy to think, like the baby's literally like this big. That's crazy. I definitely have been feeling more like tenderness in my breasts. It's kind of the feeling where you need to breastfeed and your like breasts are full, like they're ready to be emptied. That's the feeling that I'm getting. They don't really hurt, it's just more of like a pressure, uncomfortable kind of feeling like they need to be emptied. Weston doesn't breastfeed. I haven't breastfed him, or I stopped breastfeeding him when he turned a year old. Like there's no way he can empty them, you know. It's just, I think they're just growing, and that just comes with being pregnant, but it's so uncomfortable after you've breastfed. Like it's just the weirdest thing. Another thing is I've had mild nausea throughout the days. This has been the same for the past couple weeks. It's not going away, but it's not really getting any worse, so that's great. I have yet to throw up. Definitely have come close, but I haven't. With Weston I was throwing up almost every single day, so thank God that I'm not throwing up this time around because that was miserable. I will say though, this time around I am a lot more tired. I was talking to my doctor about it, and she said a lot of times in your second pregnancy you can be tired, one, because you have a little toddler or a little kiddo that you're chasing around, and then two, second pregnancies usually make you more tired. And she said the burst of energy you get around your second trimester you probably won't experience much of your second pregnancy. So that was kind of a bummer to hear. I was really looking forward to the burst of energy in the second trimester, but I guess if I don't get it, then I don't get it, and I'm just gonna have to push through. Another symptom is razor burn. I've been getting razor burn so bad. I'm not one to have razor burn. I usually don't get it, and it's just been like full force right now everywhere. Legs, armpits, you know, just literally everywhere. And I've been doing everything I can and none of it's helping. Like it's just so sensitive. I think it's just my skin, because another weird thing is, like, if I itch my skin, and I can't remember if I said this in my last video, if I itch my skin, it leaves like a dark red mark, like crazy, like someone like literally scratched me, and it's literally just me like itching just very lightly, and it leaves the darkest mark. And I don't know why. My skin is just so sensitive right now. And I mean, obviously it has to do with pregnancy, but I don't think I experienced this with Weston my first time around, so this is definitely new as well. I've been really bloated. It looks like I have a baby bump, but I can't tell. I think it's mostly just bloat, but literally I don't fit into any of my old jeans. I'm solely wearing leggings right now. I'm still in my pre-pregnancy leggings. Like I said before, I did go one size up in the new pair that I bought, but I can still fit into my pre-pregnancy size as well. I've been really constipated. So constipated, and I was this way with Weston too. Obviously that's just a symptom of pregnancy, so I was expecting it. Only not one to go every single day. I'm usually like every other day, every 3 days. I know that's not very healthy, but that's just the way I've always been. And the other week, like I literally went like a week without going, and I was like, something is wrong. So I was like trying to drink coffee, even though it's not really like setting well with my stomach, because that usually does the trick, and it worked that day, so thank goodness. But that is one of the days where I was feeling really sick because I did drink coffee. I've had increased discharge. I talked to my doctor. She said this is completely normal. It's like cervical mucus, I think is what it's called, and it happens to every person in pregnancy. I'm pretty sure it's just a normal thing, but it's kind of uncomfortable. She said that I could wear panty liners if it started to get really bad, so I've definitely been doing that, but it's kind of uncomfortable and I don't like it. I've had headaches, bad headaches, like almost migraine. I think it's because I'm not drinking coffee, because I'm having aversions to coffee. They're just really bad and I can't seem to get rid of them. Like even if I don't really have like a bad headache, I still have some sort of like lingering ache in my head and it won't go away. I've been trying to do everything, but I am not taking Tylenol or ibuprofen or anything. I'm trying to not take any sort of stuff like that. And then usually, so if you don't know, I use essential oils like crazy. I love them, I believe in them. And the one I usually take for headaches is peppermint. But if you don't know, when you're pregnant, you should not, or nursing, you should not take peppermint because it helps get rid of your milk supply, and so you want to avoid it at all costs during pregnancy and while you're breastfeeding. So I have not been using that. So literally everything I could do for my headaches I can't do right now, like literally peppermint oil, Tylenol, ibuprofen, and coffee. Like I can't drink coffee, it just makes me sick. So if you have any recommendations, let me know below, because I'm desperate for some sort of like relief. Food aversions: bagels, which has been this whole entire pregnancy. Eggs, same, has been the whole entire pregnancy. Coffee, Chinese food, and chili. Chili sounded good to me one day, and so I made it, and I literally could not eat it. By the time it was ready to eat, I didn't want it. So Jamie's basically been eating it for the past 4 days because I made a lot, because it's good for leftovers and it's pretty healthy for you. And he's just having to eat it for lunch because I couldn't eat any of it. Cravings, everyone's favorite part. I've been craving cheeseburgers. Yum. Pizza, but I crave pizza even when I'm not pregnant, so that's really nothing new. I've been craving Red Bull and salami, which both of those I'm not having. I'm not comfortable drinking energy drinks while pregnant, and I am not comfortable eating salami. Well, okay, I take that back. So if you ate salami and you cooked it, you could have it. I don't like my salami cooked. I like it cold with like crackers, and it has some sort of bacteria, I think it's called listeria, and that actually is harmful for fetuses. So you can't have salami unless it's cooked while you're pregnant, and so unfortunately I have not been able to satisfy that craving, but it's definitely strong. Like I want salami so bad every single day, and it's just the hardest thing ever to not eat it. Oh, and then I've also been craving Honeycrisp apples. They are so good. I don't want Fuji, I don't want green, like Granny Smith apples. I want Honeycrisp apples, and of course I do. They're the most expensive ones, but they're so good, and I literally eat one every single day. They are just like my favorite thing in the world right now. I still have had no weight gain. I'm shocked because I've been eating so much, but literally no weight gain. And I think that the gender is a girl. I still don't know, but I am predicting girl. I had my ultrasound, like I said. I went in thinking I was 9 weeks and 2 days, and turns out I was 9 weeks, 6 days. So here is the little gummy bear. Oops. So little gummy bear. I got multiple pictures, but they basically look the exact same. The baby was moving a little bit, heart rate was good, everything looked good, so I'm praying that that stays that way. I'm glad that there's only one in there, by the way. There's only one little gummy bear in there. If there was two, then we would make it work, but I'm just glad that there was only one this time around. All right, you guys, that is it for the 9 and 10 week update. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you like this video, definitely give it a thumbs up. Subscribe to my channel. I'm posting weekly pregnancy updates. I also have a 16-month-old baby boy who I will be including in some of these videos, doing like what my toddler eats in a day and just fun activities that him and I are going to be doing. So I hope you guys enjoy. Definitely subscribe to keep following along, and leave me a comment. Let me know some headache remedies that you guys have that doesn't include peppermint, coffee, or medicine, and I am all game for trying new stuff. So definitely let me know. Thank you guys for watching, and I will see you in my 11-week update. Bye!